Tim Ralston here at Gear Up. Wanted to do a really quick video on the very first piece of survival gear that I ever owned. It was given to me by my dad, and he was like, master this piece of equipment and we'll get you something more and we'll get better and bigger. And it was a really simple thing. It's what he actually used when he was in the military, and it got passed down from generation to generation actually. And it's this. It's so tiny and small. For the guys of you that are out there, you'll recognize it in a heartbeat. It's called a P-38. For those of you that don't know what this is, you're dating yourself, but it's a really excellent little piece of kit that I carry on my key ring actually. So it's always with me. I never go without it. Now my original one is really kind of old and rusted looking, but these are all brand new and they're real inexpensive pieces of gear. But you know, to be able to put this, you know, in your pocket with your keychain, or because of the loop, you know, I've even used these where I have them on zipper pulls. So when your hands are cold and frozen, these are really easy to grab a hold of and go and be able to zip up your coats. But you've got some extra tack right here. So let me just kind of go over it. For those of you that don't know what this is or what it can do, there's some other things that you might not know that it can do. Obviously it's a can opener, all right? It's meant to open it up, and you put it, this little tab right here, under the lip of this can, putting this sharp edge here, and then just applying pressure, tweaking it. I don't want to open up my can of food here, but you just push that, or push this forward and pull at the same time. So it's doing this, and you'll work your way all the way around the can. Before you know it, you've opened up your can of food. Super simple, very easy, no batteries included. It'll always go for you. Now, what I do with mine, I've modified mine a bit. Same one, I don't know if you can see this, but I've taken my belt sander and sharpened it. It's not razor edge sharp, but now I've added a couple extra features. I look at it as this is sharp enough. I mean, I could open up a box, but if I had to gut that fish, or have to cut some string or whatever I'm looking at, it's really easy to hold on to, and she cuts pretty good. Alright, so could be an edged weapon, which is pretty cool. Not that I would fight with it, but it opens packages. Two, the other end of this makes for a really good screwdriver. Now it'll go for both common and Phillips. So this is a Phillips. Just put the corner of the end of it and be able to turn, and hopefully it's not in there too tight, but in a pinch this thing really does work. And then on the common one, you can see nicely. And two, your ferro rod. This makes a really good little striker, getting yourself a spark. You know, if you don't want to ruin the back of your knife, this works just fine, getting yourself a spark. So super simple, way under $1, but I don't know, maybe it's, for me it's sentimental, is because it was my first piece of tack that my dad gave me and said, here, you can survive anything if you just have this little piece of metal. I don't know, you determine if it's going to work or not. I do. I love it. I bet my life on these little things. They're fantastic. I make sure that all my people have them, and you have a lot of them. So that's it. That's easy, down and dirty. First piece of equipment that I owned. It's P-38. So now you know. Thanks for tuning in. Come see us at Gear Up Center.